It's JessJayDuB, and I would like to welcome you back to my Why Not Wednesday series.
You know who it is.
Now, this particular video is going to get broken up into about 4 parts. I'm going to try to bring it down to 3 because the full message is way too long and I don't want to have to cram all that information into just one video. So I figured, hey, why not just put it into a bunch of small videos? Which basically means you're gonna have to tune in every Wednesday to finish up the full message. Now, that's just if you're interested in what I have to say here to you, but it's powerful and it's really gonna change your life. Because all I wanna do is change your life. Just wanna change your life. So, with that, I'm gonna begin things off with a PE and it's just gonna flow right into the message. Now, wifey and I were actually out shopping for frames because I got some photos that I want to put up in the house. Now, there are a lot of frames out there. You got your basic frames, you got your wooden, your metal, you got some really ugly frames, you got your average frames, then you got your really fancy, expensive frames. Now, personally, my thing is, I want a basic frame because I want to emphasize the photo, right? But then wifey hit me with something. She told me something while we were in the store. And when she said that thing, I was just like, go ahead, girl. Let the Lord use you. That's what I'm talking about. You better lead by the Spirit, Jesus. What she said to me was, honey, sometimes the frame is more important than the picture. I looked at that girl like,
this is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you.
That's what gave me the message that I'm bringing to you now. What I want to say to you is, how you say something is more important than what you are actually saying. Now let's go to the parents, for example, those of you who have kids. There's a point in time where you're going to want to build their confidence. You're going to want to tell them some encouraging words. Now, it depends on how you say it will determine how they receive it. Now, there was a time where about a week or 2 ago, I was talking to my oldest son and I was giving him some encouragement, right? I was building up his confidence as a young man. But how I said what I was saying to him came off as though he got in trouble because he did something bad, and now all the good words that I was trying to instill in him just fell to the ground because of how I said it. And that's going to bring me into the point of this message, which is I want you to begin to frame your life. I want you to frame your faith, and I want you to frame your focus. I'm actually working on framing my focus. I'm having a difficult time with that because as a YouTuber, for example, I have to produce content, and in order for me to put together the content, I brainstorm, I write, I talk things out, I record. I don't like being distracted. I need to have quiet. I need to have alone time. Now, I have 3 kids, and for the parents out there, again, you know what it's like sometimes, or all the time. Your kids are running around, they're playing, they're making noise, they're laughing, their toys make noise, and then I also have a baby, so the baby's crying because he's hungry or he wants to get picked up or he's annoyed. Now, that's just kids being kids, it's not their fault, but they are a distraction to me, and I cannot focus, so therefore no work gets done, which is wrong. That's not how I'm supposed to be. It's only until I now begin to frame my focus, which is getting what I need to get done accomplished. Now everything on the outside does not affect me. Like, for example, this frame that we're in right now, you don't need to see what's on the outside of the frame because it's just a distraction. I'm your focus, so I'm the only thing you need to be paying attention to. Just like what I'm trying to explain to you now. The kids were the distraction. Now, when you frame your focus, it doesn't mean, put it like this. You will be surprised as to what you can accomplish once you get focused. Now, it doesn't mean that the chaos stops, the distractions. It doesn't mean that it goes away. It just means that you are learning how to adjust your focus so you keep what you need to focus on in the frame. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Peter who almost drowned because he lost focus. And I'm being real with you. This man almost drowned. Well, it looks like that's all the time I'm gonna have for this video, but I do appreciate the fact that you watched it all the way to the very end. Now remember, you're gonna have to tune in next week Wednesday for part 2, and it's going to be awesome. I still have so much more to share with you, and I do hope that you took something from what was said in today's video. Now, real quick, if you are new to my channel and this is your first time seeing me, hey, what's going on? This is your boy Jess, and I do welcome you here to my channel. Now, what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna leave you a link right up here to some content that I have on my channel that you will absolutely enjoy. And while you're at it, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. That way, you will be the first to know when I upload my very next video. And with that being said, thanks again for watching all the way to the end. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And remember, being blessed is way better than being stressed.